guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a mukbang about the new film Frankenstein. So I got Dunkin, and I also got a few items from the hibachi place. So to start off, I'm going to start off showing you guys the sushi. Very nice. It's a very simple California roll. And then I also got a small serving of miso soup. I really like miso soup. It's really good and light. And then from Dunkin', I think also, side note, I think the cups are super cute. And, well, let me make sure. Okay, it's no personal information on there. But okay, this is my order for anyone who wants to screenshot. And okay, the last thing that I got is the Munchkins assorted. I thought it was gonna be like their Christmas line for it, but it's actually not. It's just normal ones. I was kind of really excited to eat them, so I ate two already. Okay, but I'm gonna kind of be going over the Frankenstein movie while eating and kind of going over my thoughts and what I thought about the movie and the film as someone who's never read any of the books or has really, my prior knowledge to Frankenstein was I've only really seen his fictional daughter what's her name? Frankie from like Monster High. That was kind of my take on any prior knowledge of Frankenstein. Okay guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a picture of my food and I'm gonna be right back. I'm so excited to eat this. I'm so grateful that it got here, and I'm honestly so grateful to be alive, but I'm coming back. And to start off, I loved the movie. I thought it was so beautiful, and also for anyone who has not watched the movie, it's not exactly in chronological order, meaning that it's not necessarily from beginning to end. It's kind of Victor's perspective, and then it's Frankenstein's perspective, and then it kind of starts from the end to the beginning, if that makes sense. I'm filming a YouTube video. Do you want to say hi? You can come say hi if you want to. Today we're doing a mukbang, and we're also talking about the Frankenstein movie from yesterday.
Hello.
Hey guys, this is my sweet cousin. Her name is Katie, and if she wants to, she will be in future videos. But I thought that the film was really nice, and I feel like it touches on the importance of how you raise your child. So when Victor, I kind of don't want to spoil the movie too much for anyone who hasn't seen it, but with Victor, I feel like he created Frankenstein as a trophy, but not as truly a son. And I think the film, it also touches on how society kind of, how it promotes inclusivity, like inclusiveness, and how it promotes authenticity and being yourself, but how it also, when they see creatures or something that's not necessarily something that's different or something of a different species, some people's first thought is to shoot it and to kill it. And I think it kind of emphasizes how people with different opinions, or how people that may look different, how alienated and alone they may feel as well. And I feel that the movie did a really good representation of giving Frankenstein a voice, while also being able to see Victor's point of view and kind of his cognitive development and his storyline. And we were able to see how he became kind of how he is as a person. Now I am eating my sushi. I'm gonna be adding some soy sauce, and I think that honestly, like I said, the film was amazing. I am gonna say some of my favorite characters as well. My favorite characters were Elizabeth, I really loved that she loved animals. I really loved her empathetic heart towards Frankie. I'm gonna call him Frankie, Frankenstein. And I really loved how she treated him. I love that she kept the leaf. And I think that honestly, if they were to stay together, I feel like he would have had a different upbringing and raising. I think it's really beautiful how he wanted a companion. Also, Grandpa, I call him Grandpa. If you guys know, you know. But I thought it was really beautiful how he was blind. And I think the symbolism in that, he couldn't see Frankie. But I truly think even if he was able to see Frankie, I don't think it would have changed their relationship. I'm also using my Stanley straw because they forgot to bring me a straw, which is okay. But I really think that overall, with the film, it was really amazing to see a film that, for example, like the prelude was in the beginning. I thought it was really, really unique and interesting how they directed the film and how they created the film. I thought it was really beautiful to see kind of in the middle of the movie before we got the introduction. I've never really seen a lot of films like that, and for anyone who watches this that is a Frankenstein fan or is deeply educated, I would like you guys to actually email me via my Instagram or email me from my email. It's also in the description of my Instagram. I would like if you guys would send me good book recommendations on learning about Frankenstein. I love books, guys, if you did not know this about me. I love books. I love to learn. I love watching new films. And the reason why I wanted to start my channel is because I truly love making videos. I really, really do. And I love being able to talk about my opinions in a respectable but also open way. And I think that the film did a really beautiful job of also the setting. I did not really make a outline for talking about this. I kind of just wanted it to be really raw and transparent, and I did watch the film yesterday. But my favorite characters, I would have to say, was the people that I mentioned: Grandpa, Elizabeth, and of course Frankie. I think that Frankie is such a handsome creation, and I think, once again, touching on how society, not all people in society, but how some people in this society, it feels like they automatically turn against people that are different or may look different. And I think the film really emphasized that. And I think Victor, touching on human growth and development and psychology, I think that Victor should have studied that aspect, not so much of, he was very well educated in how to create and brainstorming on how to create Frankie, but he did not necessarily think about how raising him as a son would have been. And I think that it kind of plays into the idea with Victor. He seems very selfish at certain points, and I think with Frankie, he more so wanted to create him as a trophy rather than like a trophy to prove a point or to prove his proposal when he was discussing his idea with making a creature that can't die, a person that can't die. And I think that he should have placed a bit more emphasis on learning about psychology, and also, I don't know if this was available at the time, I think that he would need some counseling as well. just because of it seemed like there was a lack of empathy, a lack of connect for Frankie. He was very hostile to him. He didn't let Frankie touch him. He was very, I would say in some manners, a bit abusive. And I think that it really showcased how he was raised as a boy, how it affected him. And I think it kind of shines light on that one side or the other side, with the idea that some people that experience negative experiences, sometimes they may end up treating another person that way, or on the flip side of it, they may never do that to someone because they understand how it feels. And for Victor, I feel like he really ended up on the other side of the spectrum. And with the film, along with the setting, I just thought that every part of the film, with the colors and the setting and the way that the buildings were, it was honestly really beautiful and magnificent to see. And I'm really grateful that I have Netflix and I had the opportunity to watch the movie, because I thought it was so interesting. I really did. And I really love Frankenstein. I think he's such a handsome creation, and I also, they gave me these at the place, but I thought it was really nice to see Frankie's intelligence grow and him learning how to read with Grandpa, because we were able to see towards the end of the film just how intelligent he is. I already knew that he was intelligent, but I think with Victor doubting his intelligence really was kind of saddening, because Frankie was so smart from the beginning. Is so smart. And I really love that they had a segment of Victor displaying his story and Frankie displaying his story as well. And I literally just dropped it. But yeah, guys, it was just so amazing to see. And I love the overall color scheme of it. It was very cohesive with the storyline. And to touch on Elizabeth, I feel like with him losing Grandpa and Elizabeth, that were really his close friends, truly, I really had so much empathy for him in that moment. Him losing the two people that truly accepted him. I think acceptance was a big part of this. I think that as a whole in society, that when people are different from you, it's never okay to bully them or to make them feel like an outcast. I know for me, I've never felt like I have fit in anywhere on earth at all, except in the art community. But I really understand Frankie, and I really truly believe people who really feel like they don't belong, they really resonate with Frankenstein and how he felt. And I really hope that, like I said, I have not read the books, but I really want to, and I really want to see people's suggestions. But I really would love to see him with a nice lady, a nice wife. And I really want to do more research on Frankenstein and become more educated on him. And I thought the anatomy part of it too, with watching him be created, I thought that was really cool. As a person who likes to watch surgeries, I thought it was really cool to see that and to see the creation of him. And I thought that was really, really beautiful. Also, with the, I forgot his name, but with the guy who Victor was fighting with, like on the scene where there's a lightning rod and things, because he was begging Victor to, you know, if anyone who's watched the film, if you haven't, sorry that I'm spoiling this part, but when he was essentially arguing with the guy, because the guy had syphilis, if you guys don't know, he had syphilis, and he wanted to be integrated into Frankenstein's mold before Frankenstein was fully brought to life, and Victor wouldn't let him because he had syphilis, so it would go into Frankenstein, which would kind of limit his ability to not be alive forever. So he was like, no, and the guy ended up dying. But I thought it was really insensitive how Victor, he ended up blaming Frankenstein for killing the guy, when in reality Frankie had nothing to do with it. And in a lot of different scenarios throughout the film, Victor always blamed Frankenstein for killing people, like Elizabeth and with a few other people and with that guy. And it just shows how selfish Victor can be. Or even in his last moments, I like that he apologized, but I didn't like how he was still asking Frankie to give him something and give him something and give him something, you know? So that was another thing in the film that I thought was kind of a little sad. But overall, the film was great, and I do look forward to finding the book and reading the books, because, you know, Katie, like, with your understanding of Frankenstein, you probably only heard about him from Monster High, right?
No.
Or have you, like, heard from him in other ways? Yeah. I think for me, I really only heard about him prior to watching the film with Monster High. Like, I knew that was, what, do you know her name?
Frankie?
Yeah, with Frankie. Like Frankie, like daughter Frankie, because I call both of them Frankie. But with Frankie, that was kind of my understanding of it, but I never really got to see how he was kind of brought to light and his story and a little bit inside of his mind. And I thought it was really, really cool to see that. So I'm really glad that I got to see the film. And we're also going to read this little card that the hibachi place gave us. So they gave us a fantasy dates place. When I find me, you know, a nice guy, maybe we'll go there.
What's the name? What about what's the name?
Maybe him. And then we got one that says, the testing of your faith produces perseverance. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this one. The sushi's really good. I think I got 8. I'm on my last one, and it's really good. Yeah, it's kind of hot today. And now I'm going to be kind of eating into my miso soup.
May I get a donut?
Oh yeah, I haven't tried those yet. Okay, we can do that. Okay guys, before I kind of dive into my miso soup, and I'm done with the sushi, we're going to be trying, well, you can get the chocolate one because it's really good. I got the other chocolate one. But I'm going to eat another one of these. I don't know what flavor it is. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. It's really good. I think it's maybe a blueberry one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think it's a blueberry one. I think I have one left. But yeah, that was really good. Also, side note, my coffee is exceptionally good today. I think this may be one of my favorite orders. I had a lot of other mukbangs I was going to film, but I mean, as soon as I got my food, I just forgot about it because it was so good. But I was very mindful this time. I was like, okay, I'm not going to forget. And I feel like with people that are in a state of gratitude, they really appreciate the small things. And I know for me, I really appreciate the little things, like truly. And I know with the film, I just thought the whole thing, I know I've said this maybe like 4 times, but amazing. The miso soup is really good. But where I was kind of going with speaking about the film, it was so amazing, and I would encourage you guys to watch it. And even if you don't like the film, that's all right. But if you do, place your comments and thoughts and concerns in the comment section. I just kind of wanted to talk about this because I really enjoyed the film. I didn't make an outline for this, but I think maybe some people did do kind of a more informative kind of video about Frankenstein and his backstory and how that correlated to the movie and whether it was cohesive or not, or whether it was different. But in my opinion, you know, the books most of the time are better than the films, just because it's like the plot's longer, it's a bit more in detail. But the movie was beautiful. The movie was amazing to me. Yeah. Also, I'm currently brainstorming what videos I want to film for Vlogmas, because I am going to be doing the entire Vlogmas, you know, God willing. I hope I make it to that point. But hopefully I get to film for Vlogmas this year. And I've been brainstorming some ideas and things that I would like to do on my channel. And of course, if anyone has any suggestions for that, I would love that. And I also want to kind of congratulate me hitting 30 subscribers. I'm really excited about that. I think I kind of touched on this in one of my videos. I really genuinely have no desire to be famous or rich or anything. I just want to really enjoy life and have a peaceful life and experience and be able to grow. And I really apologize for the lawnmower noise, but I did want to celebrate that, because I think it's really nice. For whatever reason people decided to subscribe to me, it's really nice to kind of have a community to talk to. And I think that it's really nice to kind of have that, truly. And I know I think in one of my next videos, I want to film why I love trees so much. Like trees, and I want to do a really beautiful cinematic little collage of just trees in the fall and do a voiceover. And I want to write about it because I love to write, guys, if you don't know that. But I love to write, and I think it will be amazing to film. And I know for Vlogmas, I'm thinking of a lot of really good ideas. I may drink this. I'm gonna like time lapse it though. The miso soup. It's really, really good. Okay. Okay, guys. So for the last one, this is the last donut hole. Okay, guys, so this kind of sums up the mukbang, but I hope that you guys truly enjoyed this video and took something positive away from it. And once again, if you have any thoughts about the movie, if you dislike the movie or like the movie, feel free to place your thoughts. If you did not like the film, that's okay, and it is okay to agree to disagree on some topics. That's truly fine. And you know, with a film, it's the same with artwork. People have different perspectives, they take it a different way. And I know for me, 1000%, I thought that the film was beautiful, and I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to watch the film. And I'm going to be cleaning up my area and ending this vlog, and I'm going to kind of enjoy my day with family and continue to brainstorm on my topics with Vlogmas. I'm really excited to film. I have a photo shoot next month that I'm really excited to film. It's going to be great. And I'm excited for all the new videos coming up. I have some really cute and fun and fresh ideas. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And I feel really excited to film every time that I film. So, toodaloo, guys. Okay, and enjoy your day. And I'm grateful that I got to eat today. And if you got to eat today, I'm happy for you. And if you have not had your meal yet, I hope that you get a meal. And I appreciate anyone who did take the time to watch this video. And I hope you have a great day and a great night. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you in the next video.